I can't afford the groceries, I can't afford your gas. It's Biden inflation across the nation. 81 million votes my ass. Hey, 81 million votes my ass.
Hello everyone, it's Joel Davis with United Medical Transportation Providers Group. You are thebroker.com and Home Care Access. You ready to get into a good video? I'm pulling back the curtains a little bit today. Going to be very revealing. Forgive me. I just this 21-year-old Olympic athlete just finished working out, and seriously, like, my eyes might be a little bloodshot. I literally, one of my post-workout meals is literally a Boston cream donut. I'm not making that up. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading some emails. I literally started to choke on my donut, so I had to cough it up. I told my wife a long time ago, I said, listen, if you ever get a phone call, hey, your husband died, he got eaten by sharks, I said, it's a fake and phony. It ain't never going to happen. I'm never going to swim with sharks. You never got to worry about me being eaten by polar bears. That ain't my game. I ain't going to do that. I'll watch this stuff on National Geographic. I'll support it, live the vicarious experience of people doing that stuff, but not me. But if you get a phone call that's like, hey, sorry, your husband passed away, and there's Reese's Peanut Butter Cup wrappers all over the place, I said, take that one serious. That could be possible. So, anyways, my eyes were a little bloodshot, I think, from coughing up a Boston cream donut. It's crazy. But as an Olympic athlete, I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do. All right, folks, let's get into this. This is gonna be a very revealing one. The reason why I'm putting this together the way I am is because we're working with a lot of buyers and sellers, a lot of movement right now in the market, good and bad and indifferent, and just a lot of opportunities. We've got a lot of people taking advantage of some good opportunities. And I mean, it's we just got a lot of good deals in place right now. So I'll just leave it at that. But anyways, let me share some emails with you that I think are going to be very revealing. So this first one here is from a great girl who she's a beast. She handles her business, handles it well. Worked with her a couple years ago, and she made some moves in her business, doing really good. So I haven't talked to her in a while. I've just been busy. Likewise, her, and I need to catch up with her when I go back down. When I go back down south here pretty soon. So she sends me an email. She says, hi, good sir. I hope you are doing well. Hope wife and kids are well. Been a while since we have talked, but I think about you from time to time, and today decided to see what your latest video is about. You asked a question. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on which we have dealt with. Some of our facilities blank. Now, understand, obviously, I always protect my people's stuff, and so we have to redact certain things. Similar to the FBI had to redact Mar-a-Lago raid. It is what it is. We gotta protect stuff. Gotta protect it from all those White Walkers and all the bubblegum chasers out in Candyland. So some of the facilities blank. They don't just get that option. You earn that option. We have had facilities that tried to give us some sob stories blank, and a couple things happened. Number one, our agreements blank. Joel, why are you showing me this if you keep blanking it out? Folks, I got to. It's Candyland. The bubblegum chasers and the White Walkers are just vicious. I'll get to the point of this. Number two, you blank. Again, folks, I know you're upset with me, but I gotta redact it. I gotta hold back the bubblegum chasers from Candyland. For those of you new to the channel, the Candyland is all those group chats and all the nonsense online, all the freebie land, where all the bubblegum chasers chasing the low-hanging fruit, and all the White Walkers who are just those vicious beasts looking for all the freebie stuff. So just a bit about what's going on here now. We finally took the leap and went into blank. Wow, it has been crazy ever since. We have a 5-year contract. We have a 5-year contract for blank. We are now taking business from the other big blank. It's a competitor. I always love the saying, if your dreams don't scare you, they aren't big enough. This has definitely been scary, but over the top fun. Here's what's key. Here's why I'm sharing this email with you. All brokers are paying my rates now. This is why I'm sharing this email. I know you're upset with me. Joel, why are you redacting everything? Like the FBI had to redact Mar-a-Lago raid. Boom. All brokers are paying my rates now. And she's not in a small community. She's not in a small community. She's not without competitors. It's because she's running an A game. She's handling her business properly. All brokers are paying my rates now. No low-hanging fruit here. And I'm doing what others never thought I could. Retirement at 50, here I come, only 5 years away. Boom! Boom, rich free. Boom! That's what it's all about. Boom, rich free. Keep up the great work, Joel. I do truly hope more people listen because it's sad to watch all these people come and go in the industry. Why do all these people come and go in the industry? Because they're bubblegum chasers. Because they go to Candyland, all your laughable group chats and all your freebie nonsense, and you all share bubblegum stories, chasing bubblegum. All from the guys who are, I'm running a $2 million business. Hold my beer. I got to go take this trip. All these fake phonies and frauds, and that's all you get in Candyland are the fake phony frauds. It's crazy, but again, here's this girl doing well, bada bing, bada boom, retirement at 50, here I come, she's 45. And trust me, we work with her, I know her story. She got her business, I don't remember what year ago she got it, but she got her business. To say it was on the dirt cheap was laughable. She basically got it for what the previous owner owed in back taxes and all this stuff. I mean, she basically bought like a distressed business for tax value, and she just blew it up. Something along those lines. You get the idea. Joel, why are you redacting all this? I need to see what's there. I need all the free content. I got to share it on Candyland. Because I'm sharing this one because she says all brokers are paying my rates now. It was a process. How do you make that process work? How do you put that process? How do you leverage it? Process takes time, but how do you leverage time to put things in your favor? Keep up the good work, Joel. I do truly hope more people listen because it's sad to watch all these people come and go in the industry. And she's one of the people, she'd be the first one to tell you, she used to moonlight on the Candyland. She worked with us, we'd help her, but she's also moonlighting on Candyland to see what the bubblegum chasers are doing, man, and all the White Walkers, and all the White Walker advisors who have all this experience, all going back to Candyland to give all their advice. I'm reading books, giving seminars. Hold my beer, I gotta take this call, I gotta dispatch a driver. What? You're not showing up? You're not coming to work today? What? Oh, hold my beer, I gotta go cover for Ralph. He didn't show up for work today. And then I'm gonna teach you how to become a multi-millionaire in 6 months. Fake, phony frauds in Candyland. The brokers have most of these people fooled. And who's going to all those conventions, the national conventions where you guys get your breakout sessions and your lanyards so you know which breakout session to go to where? And listen, go look at them. Who are sponsoring them all? The brokers. And like she says, the brokers got them all fooled. Who owns the brokers where she does? She does. She does. Why? Because she says all brokers are paying my rates now. These brokers have all these people fooled. She's been to Candyland. She sees how they come and go. They're all going out of business. All on Candyland. Hey, anyone got the number to Motive Crap? Hey, I'm looking for that number for Access to Care. Anyone got that number? These brokers have most of these people fooled. Damn shame. Love you, brother. Hope to hang out again soon. Tell the family hi from blank. Love you, sissy. Hope you watch this video, man. Kudos to you. You are a beast. You are a machine. Love what you're doing. All right, let's keep this thing moving. I'd like to get done. Got a lot going on. All right, so this email was sent to me by a dude. I think I've shared plenty of stuff with him before. Great dude, love him, hysterical. He's my dog, man. Good dude. So he sends me this from what do you call these? Call the car or whatever. If you're out in Cali, man, you guys, Cali, communist Cali, man, communist Cali. It's so, man, that state is so jacked up. I mean, I can't talk because I'm in communist New York, but OMG, Cali is like the gift that just keeps on giving. All right, so this email is from Call the Car. And we have a lot of client providers in Cali, and the ones who are doing well do not waste their time with Call the Car. Waste a flipping time. So this is one of the commandments from Call the Car, and I call it command because this is why I love battling the brokers, because they're such elitist schmucks. The way they just dictate and throw out commandments, no discussion. This is why I do what I do. Good afternoon, vendors. We are reaching out to inform you about an important update regarding the credentialing. Oh, credentialing! Everyone's got to be credentialed. Everyone's got to be credentialed. Wait till I show you some stuff here in a few minutes. No one cares about your stupid credentialing. Your stupid national accreditation. Dude, it's a fake, phony farce. It's laughable. We are reaching out to inform you about an important update regarding the credentialing requirements for our wheelchair and gurney vehicles. Currently, we do not collect brake and lamp inspection records for our vehicles. However, effective August 1, it will be necessary for all wheelchair and gurney vehicles to have a valid brake and lamp inspection on file. Well, why not ambulatory vehicles? Just for SHIT and giggles, why not the ambulatory vehicles? Why not for the schlep rocks who are chasing the low-hanging fruits, using their own vehicles, using the sedans? Why aren't they getting the stringent inspections? I mean, it's for credentialing, so, I mean, what? I'm asking for a friend. To ensure compliance with this new requirement, we kindly request that you arrange for the brake and lamp certification of your vehicles to be completed before deadline August 1st. Failure to have the required inspection completed by August 1st will result in the vehicle falling out of compliance. Gotta be compliant. Need the low hanging fruit. Yes, master. Let me stay on the plantation. I'm gonna share crap for you. For any questions or clarification regarding the brake and lamp inspection process or compliance requirements, please feel free to reach out to myself or the credentialing manager. Hold on. Honey, I'll be back later. I gotta talk to the credentialing manager. Oh, God, what a farce. I'm not even gonna waste your time with this stupid response that your stupid California Medical Transportation Association, your CMTA, what a flippin' worthless organization that is. You people paying dues to that. What a flippin' waste of time. I wouldn't even waste my time reading that stupid response that they wrote to this. Just basically, just lapdogs for these stupid brokers. Just flippin' lapdogs. Folks, you gotta understand, in Candyland, where there's always sunshiny days and rainbows at your back and nice cool breeze to the front, everyone's happy, you make great money with brokers. It's just not reality. Sorry, it's not reality. And I know that the brokers hate me. Your national accreditations, I know they all hate me. All these organizations hate me. I know a lot of providers hate me. I know all of you guys in your Candyland group chats all hate me, but I'm going to call a spade a spade. It is what it is. And here's the deal. Just keep fact-checking me. Double anything I share with you, go check for yourself. Go check for yourself, man. Oh, man. What else do we got here? We got some other delish. All right. So I'm going to share a couple of emails here from a great dude. All right. Now, this is a great dude. Been working with him for a bit now. Love him. How do I share some of this without giving away everything? So he has we've put together a bunch of different contracts for him. Okay, a lot of work for him. Love it. Problem is, when you put an agreement together, you have to enforce the terms. If you don't enforce the terms of those agreement, you're violating your own contract, and you're exposing yourself to vulnerabilities or not even necessarily vulnerabilities in terms of like risk management, like you're exposed to some liability, you're going to get sued. Nothing like that per se, but it's like you let people slide on payments, whatever you tolerate, you're going to get more of. And this is the position he's in. So just over the last few weeks, we've had to, and I can't, and I love him. He knows I love him, but I come down hard on him because we got to tighten up our shot group. Okay, we cannot. And I told him, we have to establish boundaries with these facilities. Look, for those of you watching, you're new to the channel, I'm about 4 things. Build, grow, scale, put yourself in a position. And number 4, sell at a multiple. That's it. Boom. Build, grow, scale, sell at a future multiple. How do we get there? Process takes time. But as we get these, as we build these relationships, we get these direct pay contracts and service agreements. There's a lot of levers we got to push and pull to make things work our way. And it's a process. But now, once we get those agreements, we got to enforce those agreements. You know, love them, love you. Now, if we need to renegotiate some things, that's always doable. We can always renegotiate some things. It's got to be communication. There's got to be respect, which means there's got to be boundaries. So this dude, love him. A lot of situations where he's letting certain things slide, which is in violation of your own agreements. So how do you come down hard if you're basically negating your own terms? So long story short, we've had to do a lot of restructuring, a lot of lifting over these last couple of weeks. So I've been involved quite a bit with him. Love him. I'm not complaining. Love him. On a great trajectory. Still on a great trajectory. So long story short, we had to go back and forth. We had to lay down the law with some of these facilities. Had to do this, had to do that. Here's the biggest thing to his credit, and people like him who we work with long term. Here's the biggest thing. They trust in what we do. I draft so many emails. I mean, this guy, keeps me on retainer. I draft all these emails. He copies, he pastes. For those of you who we work with, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We draft these emails, sends them off, and boom, you can see how things just come together, and we start to make them work. And that takes a lot of credit on his part because he's placing faith and trust in me and my experience and know-how and clearly understanding human nature and how these things work with the administrators, corporate. So you got to go through corporate, got to go through legal. How do you manipulate, navigate those waters? So kudos to this guy because he trusts in what I do. And he literally just, boom, copies and pastes, and it takes on a life of its own. But we get what we want in the end. Sometimes it takes a little time, but he trusts the process. So huge kudos to him. So sends me this one email in response to one of a million that we were going back and forth on. He said, "Hi Joel, I am sure they will come into the partnership with some level of respect due to the way you guided me in handling their inquiry." He's referring to a couple of specific facilities we were going back and forth on. He continues, "You gave me a very valuable lesson this week about setting boundaries and commanding respect. Not only business lessons, but also life lessons. Joel, you are not charging enough for the type of value you provide." Boom, I agree. This is why, as of the next month, our rates are going up. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm swamped. My people are swamped. It is what it is. And everybody wants it for free. All the bubblegum chasers, they all want it for free. All the White Walkers chasing the White Walker advice in Candyland, they all want it for free. "Hey, can you give me a call?" Actually, no, I can't. "No, hey, how do you do that? How do you start this business? How do you do it?" Okay, let me fall over myself and tell you. He says, I emailed it at 4 p.m. He was basically talking about something we had to email to one of the facilities. So anyways, honestly, I don't even remember what I responded to him with. But he sent me a response. Let's see what we got here. So he sent me a response. He says, "I agree. An attorney does not have such specialized knowledge regarding this industry as you and your team. And yes, win-win arrangements lead to the most successful partnerships." Oh, I remember. We were talking about, I was telling him, like, dude, it's amazing, though, that here it is in the previous email he's talking about you don't charge enough, which I agree with him. I'm way undervalued, but I do great things with our people. And ultimately, my goal is to put people in the position so we can sell at a multiple. That's when I'll get my percentages. That's build, grow, and scale. Build, grow, and scale. Build, grow, and scale. Sell at a future multiple. So I play the long game. I play the long game. He says, additionally, I have watched one of your YouTube videos regarding you helping one of your client providers sell their NEMT business for $3.5 million. My question to you is, what would my revenue versus profit margin need to be in order to replicate that? I sent him a lengthy email after this one, but let me finish this. I would like to have an end target goal from which I can do some reverse engineering in order to replicate that successful exit. Looking forward to learning how we can get there. We currently operate 6 vans. During this past 12 months, we have reinvested quite a bit to go from 4 to 6 vans, which we paid in cash and went through a lot of employees before being able to build the reliable team of drivers that we now have, and who we pay above, and he does pay above average salary for the position in order to retain them. The last 2 months, some days our revenue has been around $4,000 a day, and other slower days $2,000 or a little less. If we could maintain every day at $4,000 per day or better, we would be in very good shape. But obviously, we have some improvement to do on our with our operations, marketing, and account receivable side. Please let me know your thoughts. And there's no question he does. We again, I ride him pretty hard in terms of we got to tighten up some of the things with his operation. But he and his wife working hard, doing their thing. Love them. So he's on a good trajectory. I mean, where he was a year or so ago. So I sent him again. I responded to him with a very itemized breakdown. Here's what we got to do. Here's how we got to get here to get your position, 3.2 million type deal, or get around there. Again, I'm gonna show you some stuff here in a few minutes that'll be like eye opening. So I said, he responded, he said, thank you very much for the breakdown. Please allow me a week to process your information and get back to you with information about where we stand in all the points you mentioned, so we know where exactly we stand and develop a pragmatical plan to execute. And I'm sure it all starts with providing you a P&L, as you always preach. Yeah, that's true. I need the P&Ls. I need the P&Ls. Your P&L should always be fingertips away. You should be able to get your own P&L like that. Let's see what else we got here. All right, so this is from another dude. Love this guy. This cat's hard working. So this dude, working with him for a while. They just signed up for home care access. His wife is going to take the lead on that. He's blowing things up. He's in one state, just came back from a anniversary celebration in another state where we've been looking at some other businesses. So we're looking to operate in 2 different states, looking to purchase an existing business in this neighboring state, all while his wife is going to take point on building their home care business. So that's phenomenal. That's exactly what we want. Those are the type of strategic partnerships, strategic arrangements that are just key. Leveraging your NEMT to build your home care and vice versa, huge play, critical, awesome. And when you can have a division of labor like that, whether it's a husband and wife team or a family member or someone, or maybe just a friend, but it's got to be someone you trust. Again, in previous videos, I've talked in depth about partnerships. Watch those videos. So he was in a situation where Logisticrap, he actually was doing well with Logisticrap. He was doing a lot of distance work. The rates were good. He was in, he was part of the minority. He was in part of the minority. He was making a little ching-ching off Logisticrap. Logisticrap, what always happens? They lose the contract. Someone comes in. And what happens? The entire business gets shuffled and changed. Why? All you people in Candyland, and you do the lazy Candyland move, chasing the bubble gum. Oh, I'm just going to sit back and wait for the brokers. I wonder, how many trips are they going to send us today? And you just live on old bummer, hope, and change. And it's the stupidest, most riskiest thing. It's like, you're not building any wealth. You're not building independence. You're relying on the plantation owner. Let's see. I wonder how many trips they'll send us today. Oh, wait. Was that the compliance officer? Was it the compliance manager? Oh, I better answer that phone call. I don't want to get in trouble. Anyways, so what happens? Logisticrap gets his other contract in his area, and they reach out to him. Hey, come on board. This, and that. Well, now we totally flip the script. Now we're not coming back onto your plantation, under your methodology and your means. We're staying in our orbit over here. If you want us, we could either you're either going to pay top dollar for us to join your network, or we're going to stay out of network. But either way, terms have changed. We're not going under the same methodology as before. They reached out to us. We got more leverage now. So, and I'm trying to give you the abbreviated version. So he says, Sarge, 1, could we start the dialogue with Logisticrap on increasing the rates? I would like to find out what I can as soon as possible. I will forward you the email from the regional manager or whatever he is. Again, I'm literally trying to snag as much as I can from these cats. Whoever's willing to pay has got my service. Again, we're flipping the script. So this is like the other provider. Guy trusts me. I started to put the emails together. Bada bing, bada boom. Send them. So now we're in dialogue with Logisticrap, now known as Motive Care. They had to change the name because the brand sucks. And that's the beautiful thing about it, is that I'm personally engaging and kicking their butts, and they don't even know it. They think they're dealing directly with the client provider. But again, kudos to our client providers for having faith and trust in what we do. Again, we got to redact some things here, folks. We got to go FBI Mar-a-Lago redaction here. But he talks about his NEMT and his home care, how he's going to have the market cornered. So what I did is I shared with him some emails that I shared with another client provider that are pertinent to him too, in terms of collecting some money and things like that, and he loved them. He said that email, you'll notice the subject line of his email is cryptocurrency email, because you'll see why. He said the email, the one that I sent him, that I sent to him, I CC'd it to him, but it was meant for another client provider. But again, there was a lot of key nuggets that were valuable, things you'll never get in Candyland. He said that email did give me insight about blank. He said, laugh my butt off. I was literally about to ask you this question here. I remember while watching the home care DVDs of you and Marty mention blank. Is that a viable idea, or is it not worth the time? When I write you emails, I'm so scatterbrained sometimes, so I have to make a quick note on my iPhone and then fill in the blanks when I have time. That question right there was what I was about to ask you, and then you sent me an email from blank, which answered my question already. Which I might say, that email that you sent to him, the other client provider, was digital gold. It was like Bitcoin. It could have practically been cryptocurrency. You gave me a ton of insight on there to my micro questions that I have for you. Folks, it is what it is. This is why we don't waste our time in Candyland. Again, I love this guy. I mean, this guy's gonna, I say kid, only because he's younger than me. Which means he must be in his teens, because I'm only 21. Great dude, man. He and his wife are going to crush it. So I'll just share this quick email. So these are just some of the things. So you just saw those emails there and what other client providers are saying. So here's an email we get. This is a quick one, so I didn't even copy and paste it. It says, good morning, I'm blank. That's the name. Owner of blank NEMT. My husband and I are new and just submitted our business license application starting in the industry. We need help getting started quickly at an effective cost that's not ridiculously expensive, and avoid making costly mistakes. Please let me know how to proceed. Thank you so much. Best regards, blank. Folks, this is a type of nonsensical Candyland bubblegum chasing stuff that we get every flipping day. How many of these do you think we get every single day? I gotta get started quick. My lack of preparation constitutes your emergency. I gotta start effectively. Nothing ridiculous. Okay, go to bubblegum. Go to Candyland. Chase the bubblegum chasers. Oh man. All right, let me show you some stuff that just starts to bring things together. Okay. Now here's why I do what I do, how I do it, the way I do it, the methodology and everything, because this is another form of Candyland. It's just obscene, stupid, and absurd. Here we go. These are all businesses for sale. Family-owned non-emergency medical transportation company. Gross revenue, $168,000. Cash flow, $40,000. Asking price, $99,000. If you got questions, who's listing this business? Joe D. Bartolo. Now here's what's awesome about that. Now look, nothing against Joe. I'm sure Joe's a nice guy. Good, trying to take care of his wife and kids, do his thing. Who knows? I don't care. I'm sure he's a good guy. But it's like so many of these people in Candyland go to a business broker for advice. Are you flipping insane? What's their job? Sell as quickly and as much as they possibly can. Why? Because it's feast or famine. They got to get their commission so they could feed their family. It is what it is. Is that the way you really want to grow your business? Here's the absolute ASS kicker. Here's the ASS kicker. Let's start reading some of this. Non-emergency medical transportation company established 5 years ago. 5 flipping years ago. 5 years ago. And your gross revenue is $168,000. 5 years ago. So what do I want? Build, grow, scale, position yourself to sell at a future multiple. Build, grow, scale, boom, sell at a future multiple. In 5 years, our gross revenue is $168,000. I mean, what's that level of growth here? I'm slow. I'm not that smart here. Yeah, I'm only a 21-year-old Olympic athlete, no worldly experience. Oh man, so we're growing what, 33,600 on average a year. I mean, that's the average growth per year. That's it. I mean, asking price. What am I buying? What would I buy for $100,000? What would I buy? Non-emergency medical transportation company established 5 years, and the gross sales in 2021 were 200,000 sales. Includes 3 vehicles, a 2010, 2011, and a 16. So the 10 and 11 are garbage. Those are older Econolines. Not that I'm against Econolines, but they got to be newer models than that. So those 2 are garbage. And then the 16 would be a Transit. Now the 16, I don't know anything about the condition. Could be good. That's probably the only asset of value. So do I need to spend $100,000 for that? No. You got anything here of value that I would spend $100,000 on? No. Sorry, Joe. But again, Bubblegum Chasers and Candyland will go ask Joe, hey, Joe. Listen, when you're done trying to sell that restaurant business over there, can you come help me sell my NEMT business? No license required. Wow. Providing service to the following hospitals, rehabilitation, local medical appointments, in and out of surgeries, adult daycare, skilled nursing, blah, 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 blah. No license required. Really? You're in Florida. No license required. Right. I know that's false. The Florida-based company for sale is offered. Transworld, number of businesses, da-da-da-da. Such crap. So this is why when people contact us, this is why when I say in our videos and our newsletters and my people send out stuff, we're looking for, someone, a motivated seller in these key locations. I already got a buyer. With cash in hand. If we put something out there, I already got a buyer. Boom. I already got someone cash in hand. This is garbage. No one's ever going to buy this. This is crap. This would be an asset sale. And even then, what are you going to spend $100,000 on 3 vehicles? 2 of them are absolute garbage. Sell them for crap or donate it to charity. So 1 out of 3 is good. I don't know what the other one is. But this is crap. But Bubblegum Chasers are going to chase. This is why we work when you retain our services when it comes. This is why we always do a business valuation. But I'm not going to spend that money. No. Stay in Candyland. Here we go. This one's a little bit more well established, non-emergency medical transportation company. Where's this one? Also in Florida. Well established. Gross revenue $178,000. Asking price $190,000. Here's the best, man. All right, so who's this business listed by? Andrew Masoros. Again, probably a nice guy. I could probably sit down and BS with them and be cool and have beer with them and we're cool. But it's like, dude, what are you selling? You're selling trash. You're a trash peddler. Business description. Non-medical transportation company for sale. Extremely reputable. God, you're making no flipping money. Extremely reputable with a strong presence. Unless you got a community of about 5 people, strong presence in the community. Has been in existence for over 16 years. Folks, Folks, oh, I most sure. How dare you offend me by demanding that that I have to invest in a business valuation before I sell my business, folks, are you seeing the flippin' insanity in Candyland? Oh God. Been in business over 16 years. Joel, you're making fun of them. Hey, I don't care how you perceive it. It is what it is. Been in business for over 16 years, and you're not even doing $200,000 in revenue. And it's like you're listing this on here, and someone like Andrew from Transworld, you know they're taking anywhere on the low end 10 to 12%, upwards of 15 to 20%. So let's say they're somewhere. Let's say they're around 15%. They're taking 15%. God, what a joke! This is the crap that's out there. Candyland. All right, Joel. I don't want to see that low hanging fruit. Show me something good. Okay. Here's one. This is in communist New York, Rochester. Here's a crap hole in New York. Rochester. How about that crime rate? That's booming. That thing's booming. Crime rate in Rochester, that's like starting to like rival Chirac. Crazy. Crap hole. Both crap hole states. New York, Illinois, crap hole states. Joel, you're so offensive. Prove me wrong. America's like what, the third highest in the world in crime? And if you take out like the top 3 big blue cities, where just crime is through the roof, take out the top 3, all of a sudden we're like 180 or something crazy like that. But as I digress. Non-emergency medical transportation business for sale. Okay. Gross revenue, 1.3 mil. Okay. What are we looking at for cash flow? Do I think they're lying a bit? Oh yeah, they're definitely lying on the cash flow. The EBITDA, I'm already throwing the flag on the cash flow, so I doubt your EBITDA is accurate. Asking price, honestly, because I'm already suspect of your other numbers, your asking price is probably laughable as well. But this one is definitely more viable than the other one. Business listed by John McCleary. I'm sure he's a good dude trying to do his thing. The business provides comprehensive non-emergency medical transportation service catering to a wide range of medical, offering long distance, ensuring individuals require medical attention can travel comfortably, blah, 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 blah. Established in 2010. So, I mean, look. Established 2010, doing 1.3, if that's true. Established 2010 to 1.3. Do I think that's light? Yes. For being in business 13 years, do I think that's light? Yes. I got other businesses that were established 2010 that are worth $5 million. So do I think that's light? Yeah. But, there's a lot of, it's tough to compare apples to apples because every market's different. Market opportunities are different. Since he's in communist New York, I'm sure they're doing a lot with Mass and Medicaid and all their nonsense. But I'm already throwing a flag on some of these numbers. So Joel, how dare you demand that I invest in an executive business valuation to further evaluate my business? You will take my numbers at face value. No, I won't. This is why I won't sell your Candyland nonsense. That's all hopium BS. Nope. If you are not going to let me pull back the curtains and look under the hood, no. Enough flags are going off. I'm surely not going to recommend you to someone who is already pre-qualified and has cash in hand. No. All right, let's go through. All right, okay, here we go. Okay, now here we go. Semi-absentee, what's that mean? What does that mean? Again, I'm showing you all this because of Candyland. Semi-absentee non-emergency medical transportation. Semi-absentee, what's that mean? Does that mean like your business is locked down, you're pimping it? It's just like when I had my business, I'd spend all September. Before I started coaching football, Septembers were all about Italy. Every single year I'd take my mom, my sister, obviously before I got married and had my kiddies. But before I went and started coaching high school football, I every September. And then obviously that stopped when I started coaching because September is football. So anyways, semi-absentee. Now, I'm not going to read too much into that, but I will reveal how it's just weird. But these are the things that are all advertised on Candyland. I'm running a $2 million business. Wait, what? Hold on. Getting a phone call from the compliance manager over at Call the Car. Hold on. Hold my beer. Hold on. Just such a flippant joke, all the nonsense that's out there. That's why, again, go back to that first email of, that client provider talking about how these brokers are not paying her rates. It's processed, and basically so many people are coming in, coming out, because they rely on the stupid hopium of Candyland. All the group chats, all the free advice. All right, but let's dive into this. We're going to take this at face value. Okay, so the business has 28 vehicles. Okay, I mean, 28 vehicles. All right, doing just over $2 million a year. Okay, 28 vehicles. So what's the math on that? Probably like $70,000 a pop is averaging. I still think that's light. So it's going to lead me to believe that's a lot of Medicaid. Let's just, for easy math, let's call it $2 million. 1, 2, 3, that's $2 million divided by 28 vehicles. So 71,428. So yeah, I was right there. So let's say we're looking at each vehicle is generating just over $70,000. If we're taking everything at face value, okay. So things are more in alignment here. Cash flow could be true, ish. Cash flow could be true-ish. Asking price 1.9. Okay. Okay. So I think that so far, I'm still gonna say this is heavy Medicaid because of the vehicles. If you got 28 vehicles doing, let's say 71,000 per unit, that's light to me. So that leads me to believe that's Medicaid work. So I'm not a big fan of that. So that would have to be reshaped. Price gets restructured. The deal gets restructured. All that kind of good stuff. Again, I got guys doing over $4 million with the same amount of vehicles. Okay, so again, I'm not impressed with 28 vehicles doing $70,000 a pop. I'm not impressed with that. Just gonna be honest with you. But let's take everything at face value. Here's where the wheels on the bus fall off. Let's see what we got. Same business. Number of employees, 5. We got a serious problem. The business established in 2020. So now this everything gets revealed. This is where you start to peel back things. So the business is located in Florida. You started in 2020. Okay, we haven't even run 3 full cycles and you're already selling your business. So you're telling me within 3 years you went to over $2 million in sales, you got 28 vehicles, which means you don't own them all because you just said you got 5 employees. Now you either got 5 employees and each of your 5 employees is generating $400,000 a pop, or if you have one of the 5 is someone in the office dispatching and you got 4 drivers, that means each driver is generating $500,000 a pop, which we know is just not happening. You got 28 vehicles, which leads me to believe you're probably full of crap. But hey, it says right here, 28 vehicles for wheelchair stretchers, the opportunity to add more. State-of-the-art dispatching software. We get people, Joel, I can't use Dispatching Made Easy because I can't upload my trips to Logisticrap. I can't upload my trips to SafeRide. Oh, Joel, I can't use. Oh, dude, this is where you have to understand the difference between what we do, what we coach, which is people build, grow, scale, establish your boundaries, your methodology, empower you so we can sell at a multiple. We are no one's BITCH. Dispatching Made Easy is never going to allow you to upload to Logisticrap, Motive Crap, Access to Crap, Call the Crap, Safe Crap. Pick any broker you want. We're never going to do it. Because everything we do is about empowering you. Let me ask you this, and I've mentioned this before in other scenarios and emails. When you go sign up for anything, whatever it is, whether it's online, go get your cell phones, get whatever, don't they always make you gotta always check the box? Every 5 seconds, you're checking the box, checking your TOS, your terms of service. You got to comply with all that. Is your business any less important to you than theirs is to them? So why can't you have your own terms of service? So when a broker wants to mandate these things, why can't you mandate these things over here? With a facility, you got this contract and you're negotiating, and they need this. Well, no, I'm a viable business. My business is equally as important to me as yours is to you. I may be smaller in size, smaller revenue, but sorry, pal. I got my own business, my own methodology, and these are our terms of services. I want to be around tomorrow. I want to be in business next year. I want to be able to sell at a multiple in 5 years. So therefore, these are our terms of service. You don't comply with these, then we're not going to do it. Don't pay your tab, cut you off. You're not going to do this, we're not going to do that. You think this, it's going to cost you that. Sorry. Why is it's amazing when I see these people in Candyland is so full of all the bubblegum chasers. Anyone got the number for them? Hey, anybody know where I can get cheaper insurance? I mean, it's just this. You guys, all you do in Candyland is chase shiny objects, and then you're hoodwinked by all the stupid little magicians of, right. I'm just trying to help people. I'm just trying to help people. All the wonderful hashtags that you'd see on LinkedIn. Hashtag live my best life now. How's that affect your bank account? Hashtag give it your best, give it your all. Okay, well, you got $85,000 in arrears. How's your hashtag going to help you collect your money? What's the tactic? What's the strategy for that? What's the challenge? I know. Joel, you're too harsh. You're too rough around the edges. You need to be more gentile. Be more gentile. Sorry, I can't. This is why, again, I've mentioned it before in other videos. This is a unique channel for a variety of reasons. You got to take it or leave it. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. Never going to sugarcoat anything. When people retain our services, I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. Sometimes when I tell you what you need to hear, maybe that's great. If it works and that's what you want to hear, that's great. Other times, you don't want to hear it, but you need to hear it, and I'm going to tell you regardless. You may not like it. But again, when you retain my services, the entire goal is to help you build, grow, scale. If you want to make real money, you got to scale. If you want to make real money, you got to scale. We all hear the whole saying, what is it? Trading time for dollars, 1-to-1 ratio, all that kind of good stuff. We all get all that. That's all elementary crap at this point, okay? That's all elementary. You want to make real money, you have got to be able to scale, bottom line. So you got to build, you got to start to grow it. Now we got to duplicate, now we got to scale it. So build, grow, scale, go through the process, pull all the levers as necessary, sell a future multiple. Build, grow, scale, sell a future multiple. When you do, folks, I'm out. I'll see you at the top.
I can't afford the groceries. I can't afford your gas. It's bad inflation across the nation. 81 million